5 seconds here in this game, and we're gonna see the finals of this draft tourney. Everyone, let's get some hype on. We got Fnatic.MSI, the Driving Sword team led by James Sizzle, versus Meat.org, Team 17 on the Blood Eagles side, and right away we see Tofux setting up on a route and Esteban setting up on a route, and it looks like actually Esteban is going to be setting up a side route rather than the standard back to front, which you normally see, and Esteban is going to be passing by Tofux, who is going to be doing that standard back to front through the river.
You know, the side route's good, because if a sniper's going out to camp, he's probably not camping that side. Also, you know, the trick is there, I guess, getting the mines cleared in the tunnels. Actually, he's not running his... Oh, he did get sniped out. I think he was not going to run side. He's going to run the other back to front, but he got sniped too early. Meanwhile, Tofux is coming in. Hopefully Esteban spotted him. He is in Pathfinder, so he'll be somewhat easier to kill. I think he may have just bumped the out-of-bounds grid. He's also getting blown up by Remix already. GMC is playing on Stan. This GMC Remix on D, this is going to be brutal. So they're going to have to use some trickery to get out, and it looks like there may be a D-stack as well. Yeah, I am seeing the D-stack. I see GMC crashing downfield. I don't know if he's playing the suicide path or if he's going to try to swing out some, but it looks like they're going to be running 3 offense, trying to get the flag out when they can, and counting on GMC to Remix, and Remix keep their flag at home. We have two of these newer guys, B1 Hangboy and Lines of Flux, previously unknown, basically, are going to be... They are the offense, so it's going to be up to them to make it happen on O while Esteban tries to get the grab. So we're going to basically be seeing essentially a new blood LO going up against a seasoned comp D, and so yeah, I'm excited to see what those guys are capable of doing. I mean, if they've been winning games all along, they must have been getting the job done, so maybe these guys have some promise, and maybe some teams will pick them up after this tourney.
Yes, and I know that there's already been some new players who have joined the tournament, and some have caught the attention of some comp teams. So we do have quite a bit of clear going on to this Fnatic.
Tofux coming out from the back.
Remix gets the body blocks.
Yeah,
Remix body blocks Tofux and snipes him out. That was a great play there by Remix getting the right position.
You know, I see Lines of Flux is putting some spam on the stand. Meteor can't be a happy camper. He is knocked off. His mines are gone. The inventory station goes down now. I don't know if Esteban has been spotted. He did just cross routes. He's on a pretty good route. I like this route he's running. He's got good speed. He's in Soldier. It's coming from the opposite side, but Nihilism does see him. He does clip his regen, so he's going to be in trouble.
And Nihilism is completely unmolested here on this hill and has all the time in the world. He hits Esteban again.
Well, that's, running this D-stack. They can't really spare a guy to go get him, so I think they're going to just have to count on Soldier trying to barrel through. And, you know, their gameplay here, what it's got to be, you know, they're running a D-stack. They're not planning to get out much. They're just planning to get out a couple times, and then that's all they need to win.
You know, and if they're doing this D-stack, typically the strategy as the D-stack that, you know, Mono has been doing a lot lately is to run O as soon as the capper dies. But the way the cappers are timed right now, they're both approaching the stand at the same time, so you don't really have time. You can't afford to go out and do whatever, kill the sniper or put a couple of bolts on the flag stand. Having said that, though, Lines of Flux is out as Soldier right now, extremely low health, taken out by Nihilism. Flag is dropped in the midfield. It looks like Meat.org is going to be the one to get the return. No one is there from Fnatic.MSI to get that pickup, and it is safely back home. We do see Esteban setting up a route in the backfield, though, and right now this flag is completely empty. Implosions is going back to sit on the flag.
Esteban's coming in full health, meanwhile, from back angle, not spotted. He gets, oh man, he goes, looks like he got a Nitron there by Implosion, saw him at the last minute. B1 Hangboy's picking up, keeping it going with some good health. He does have Implosions all over him, and Meat are also going for this. Esteban might be able to pick this up. Looks like Meat got it. If anyone's coming in for a grab, the stand is completely open. But I don't see that happening, so looks like a reset there.
And you see Tofux setting up in the backfield, getting that back route, looking at the stand. It's being nailed by Fractals, I can't think of the word, but Tofux is spotted and sniped out there by Remix. Remix holding strong here on the snipe. We do have Zato coming in on as a infiltrator. Might be going to camp Remix, or might be going for to take out the gens, because the gens are up. Do we have a vehicle out, or no? They are D-stacked, so they're just deciding to keep the gens up when they can. I wonder actually if they have the turrets up. It looks like the turrets have been taken out. So the generator being up doesn't exactly help them a ton unless those turrets are up. I guess you could also have force fields and light turrets that you deploy with techs, but Tofuk setting up his back route, spotted a long time ago by Remix. Omnirai and Zato here to do some clearing, but sniped out there by Remix. And Omnirai actually goes down there to Zoot, and so this stand is all clean. On the other side, though, what do we have going on here? Again, as you're saying with that D stack, we have Bihon Hangboy coming out. Implosions just caught him in the midfield, and I think Hangboy is maybe going to try to take out the sniper. I don't know where the sniper is looking right now. Hangboy is on top of the sniper, and where is Esteban? Esteban is... Where do we found? Oh, there he is. He's setting up on a route now. He's going to be passing by Tofux. So if Tofux spotted him, then they'll know where each other are. I don't know if either of those spotted each other. It's hard to tell. But Esteban's going to come in on the shoulder route. And what does this stand look like? We have Mitador with a couple of mines there and no real clear. Esteban's spotted, and is he out? He's out with extremely low health. Goes for a punt and misses, but there's no one in the midfield to get this grab, and that's going to return just fine. Meanwhile, there was a grab attempt against Fnatic.MSI that went down pretty quickly, and the flag is just going to hang out here right next to the sensor tower until they're ready to return it. And actually, this is a little bug where on Arch Novena, you saw GMC actually touched right here in order to return. If the flag gets next to some of these walls, like over here, it actually ends up floating up by itself. The hitbox stays there, but the flag ends up right there. It's kind of a little bug that I've actually seen matter sometimes, which is unfortunate. So, right now, Esteban is just going to go ahead and set up a side route instead. I do like the fact that he's running a lot of these side routes. Going to be passing Tofux on the way over. Taking a look at this O, though. Are they going to be able to take it out? See B1 Hangboy chained out very quickly by the defense of Team 17. And nihilism on snipe. He has spotted Esteban. And so if nobody gets on the snipe, I'm pretty sure this is going to be stopped pretty easily. He gets a couple of nice snipes on Esteban. And very low health at this point. There's no way he's going to be able to get out. Looking back at the other stand, though, where is Tofux? He was taken out by Remix just a moment ago. And so it looks like the defense for both teams holding very strong here on this game on Arch Novena. We do have a Shrike for Cyberlink. So Fnatic.MSI wins the battle for who gets the Shrike first, I believe. I don't think there was a Shrike out earlier than this. But Cyberlink actually spotting Tofux early on in his route. Almost got the kill on him, but missed him. And Tofux is going to be on his way on his route, but he has been spotted, so everyone knows where he is. I'm not sure what Cyberlink is doing here right now. Is he getting ready for a Shrike grab or what? It's kind of... right now he's running away from a missile. In the meantime... what do we got going on? Okay, so Mythador actually is using the Saber launcher rather than the Titan launcher right now. If he was able to put that missile on the Shrike.
Yeah, he's trying to harass that Shrike. He doesn't want him just casually sitting up for a grab and just kind of hanging out here. So, but if Cyberlink's doing that means they're not committed to the D stack right now, which is good. I think that what he's going to do is probably swing around, try to clean up the D, and then go O, help clear, so that you can kind of do both, which is definitely a great way to run the D stack.
Potion's got a nice body block on Esteban, who's coming in on a tunnel route. So they got the spot on him, and he was able to fly up in midair and block him from getting in. So well done by Implosions on D there. But how is their O looking? I mean, we have gotten no real grabs so far after just over 9 minutes of play here. So kind of slow moving here on Arch Novena today.
Oh, that happens when there's a D stack.
Well, team number 17 has been able to hold a pretty strong D themselves, but I guess that's more because their O hasn't been able to clear quite as well.
Exactly.
Tofux is
and again,
they've
got they've got two basically brand new guys coming against them on O too, so it's they should be doing it. Tofux is coming on a clear stand. I don't know what happened there on D. I didn't see how the Hoff went down, but he's out with one chain bullet of life left. and he might be able to get this cap. It looks like he's going to land right on the flag. Good route he had there for Tofux. You know, I could see Tofux definitely getting recruited by a team at some point soon if he's not already on a team. You know, he's got good routes for sure.
For sure, yeah, he's a great capper. Lines of Flux, actually, he was capping. I saw him do a route before, and it looks like he's capping now. So rather than Esteban, or maybe they're doing double cap. I'm not exactly sure what they're going to be doing here, but he is setting up, and Ileum has spotted him, and he's extremely low health. It looks like he was hit, or no, he's regenning now, so he wasn't hit. But he's been spotted. Is there any clear here on the 17th flag? B1 Hangboy is there. He's
got him distracted. The mines are down. That's good. Lines of Flux gets out. Very low health. 90 health. Gets taken out by the snipe there, by Nihilism. Meanwhile, on the other side, Tofux is coming in. Zato is clearing. Redurst is there. GMC and Redurst combine to get that stop. Esteban's coming in. Oh no! Oh wow! He was. If they had returned that, Esteban would have gotten out clean on a side to side. But they were smart. They waited until he had already gone through, and then they returned it. But he is going to llama it. He's got to go right through Implosions and Zoot. He's got GMC coming out to him. GMC might be able to make a play on this and keep this flag alive.
Bad bounce.
Yeah,
Lines of Flux got the pickup. Oh, nails into a tree.
He's on a roll here. Implosions does go down. Implosions being the most dangerous chaser there. GMC is here to escort. They're taking out Zoot. We still have Zato about to take him out, though. Unless GMZ can bump this flag, Zato's going to get that return, and he does.
Yeah, great cluster play there. Never give up, never surrender. So, yeah, I mean, well done. Scooping the flag as far as it did, but Zato getting that return. Good teamwork. It was a great snipe from across the map by Nihilism to get that drop. And Zato was in the right place at the right time to get the return. Lines of Flux going to go ahead and set up for another back route, and I don't see Nihilism in position to snipe him. He's off that sniper hill. Where is Nihilism right now?
He's on the sniper hill.
Oh, he is now. So okay,
yep.
I didn't see him there.
He sees Lines of Flux. Lines of Flux is coming in. Soldier grab. This is actually a good route. I don't know why he disc jumped. To kind of defeat the purpose, unless he was just there to clear. But that's actually a pretty good route, and doing it in Soldier too. Esteban's coming on an infiltrator grab actually, which will be interesting. I don't know if he's spotted. He's going right by Nihilism. Nihilism does not appear to have seen him. Maybe he does now at the last minute. And here comes Esteban. He's cloaked, so they don't know exactly when he's going to come in. But maybe he was going too fast, and he did decloak for a second because they did seem to see him.
You know, I saw Tasty Ham against Team 17 doing quite a lot of infiltrator grabbing, and he was doing kind of back routes from the right side of the field. So infiltrator kind of relying on going in from slightly less used routes because you can't be cloaked forever. But you know, I've seen it be pretty more effective than I expected. So it's not a bad idea to do infiltrator routes on this map. Tofux staying as Pathfinder, not as Soldier. I saw him do this last time as well. He is spotted, but you know, staying true with these Pathfinder routes. Remix has spotted him, and he's regen health. Missed by Remix, and then Tofux, it looks like he's coming in, and he gets out clean. Sniped once, twice by Remix.
One chain bullet, I think, health. And he'll go down. Hangboy needs to put some chain on him. Remix gets a 6 snipe on him there. Implosions gets an awesome mid-air catch, though. Now it's up to all this crash to try to make something happen. And he does get the cap right there in front of everyone. Esteban gets taken out by a force field. And this is not going well. Looks like you know, Team 17 has managed to get their gens back up. It's going to make it very difficult for a D-stack team to get the flag out against that kind of thing.
Absolutely. So 2 caps up now for Team 17, and they are... I mean, at the rate these caps are coming out, that's putting them in a pretty good position. We have yet to see Fnatic.MSI come out with a successful grab. They've made it out with the flag, but the furthest they brought it was that one cluster toward midfield, and other than that, it's been pretty quiet from their side. So their D-stack doesn't seem to be holding as strong as it needs to, and their O hasn't been able to pull out any caps, so they might need to switch something up. I don't know. Zoot in the strike right now. His strike is extremely low. I'm sure he's about to go for a strike grab. Actually, Omnirai gets the flag instead, though, and out there very low on health. Gets taken out.
Esteban's coming in from the back now on a back to front Pathfinder route. He's doing a cool little route. Goes through the aqueduct here. He hits it properly, and he gets out totally clean. Beautiful, beautiful route. Yeah, this is great. This should be a cap as long as they can keep their flag at home.
Yeah, and Nihilism missing a couple snipes, and Esteban coming through the tunnels, and this is going to turn into a cap. Yes, it is. They are on the board. 1 point now for team, what's their name? Fnatic.MSI. Now they just need to do it again to even it up, and they still have 10 minutes left to do it. Great snipe from Remix, preventing Omnirai from getting out from that front to back. And that's that. Well, Zoot is coming in, probably hopefully to pick it up, but GMC is going to return it, no problem. And we do have a reset here. Tofux is setting up his, I think I saw him setting up that back to front standard. And, you know, Team 17, they got the strike up, which means that their generator is up, and we thought they were taking advantage of those force fields. Lots of not capping anymore, dumping some mortars on the stand. But he is taken out by Zoot. In the meantime, Esteban flying way high up in the air as a Pathfinder. Has an Nihilism spot him? Yes, he has. And so it looks like this is going to be a really tough cap for Esteban. Coming through, he gets out. He kills the force field just in time. He's taken out by the strike. This flag is just sitting here in midfield. Is there anyone going for it? Beat.org is going for the return, and no, Implosion is going to beat him to it. Looks like a flag got out on the other side as well, but it was returned by, I think, GNC. I'm not sure who though. Both teams now with strike. Somebody's got back up in a strike, but both generators are down, so... No
Lines of Flux does have this flag right now. He's moving across in Soldier with 400 health. He's got B1 Hangboy escorting him. He's got Implosions hot on his tail, though. He's only got 5 health. He needs to let B1 pick that up. And it's going to be a tricky pickup as he is in the heavy armor, and he's going to need some good cluster. GMC's out here, though, to help him out. That's going to be great for him. Esteban's out here. Cyberlink's out here. They want to keep this flag. They need to kill Implosions, though, because he's going to be a real problem if they don't.
I'm sure that strike is going to give them trouble
GMC, I think, maybe went to punt that, which, if he did, was a really bad decision, because he was with 4 of his own teammates, and he punted it into a group of enemy teammates. He should have just hang tight and rolled with his crew. But maybe he was Nitron.
I missed it myself. I was actually... I didn't see clearly what happened. But that flag was returned by Team 17, and yeah, great job by that chase and the strike to combine to get that return. Tofux coming in for another grab, and he dies on the stand to some mines from... Is that Zato? Not mines, maybe it's just an explosion from Zato. And these strikes just engaged in quite a dogfight over here. I feel like Link has been chasing, I think it was Zoot and the other one, for quite a while now. Link, I think his strike is full, and Zoot has a little bit of damage on his, but Zoot going in to take out Hangby and continue to deny offense here from Fnatic.MSI. Fnatic.MSI's offense has been mostly consisting of cowboy caps, to be perfectly honest, just because there hasn't been a whole lot of clear. But the fact that they've been able to get out as much as they have is pretty impressive. In fact, Esteban is out right now with a cap.
One chain bolt, 2 chain bolts, but he's coming home with speed. Unless Zato can get in there and do something, he is going to cap. I think this was the same route as last time. He does get the cap 2-2. Great route. He's got beautiful execution on that route. Great to see him pulling that off.
Yeah, so 2-2, the score is even. So stacked teams or not, we have a very even game here in Arch Novena. 6.5 minutes left to go, and you know, it's anybody's game at this point. Someone's got a cap though, and with, like I was saying, slow caps means that next person to get a cap is definitely going to be favored to win, just because of the rate that things are going at. But I don't know. We'll see. Esteban and Tofux passing each other, giving each other high fives. Esteban spotted by a Nihilism and the strike. Strike barely misses some bolts, but he's been flying way up high in the air, and I think he's actually above the flight ceiling. No, actually, Zoot is coming up on him, and probably going to nail some bolts as Esteban lands. Actually, I don't know if that hit him. Esteban's coming in and is actually sniped out there by a Nihilism at the same time that Remix snipes out Tofux. So it's going to be neither team capping at this point. And I don't see any clear here from Team 17 to get an E-grab or anything like that. So Zato in the backfield as a infiltrator, but looks like they're going to be holding back, waiting for another run for Tofux to come in. both teams' generators up. Actually, Fnatic.MSI's generator taken down just now, whereas the other generator is still alive at Mark 2 for Team 17. So, yeah, it looks like it's going to be more of the same as both teams continue the strategies that have been working decently well for them so far. Tofux still in that Pathfinder, setting up a grab, and quite a lot of strike clear with Omnirai coming in. And Tofux could be getting this grab. He is out with a little less than half health. Remix snipes him once, gets him down to 80 health, but this is coming home really fast, and I think this is going to turn into, yes, the third point goes to Team 17. Esteban probably, he looks like he's going to be setting up that same back route, and Tofux setting up a route at the same time, and I think Esteban probably spotted him. Lines of Flux though took out the sniper though, and he's coming in on this route. He's nailed by Meat.org. Meat.org is wearing that super heavy outfit, so running into him kills him, of course. And Anonymism playing sniper on top of the base now rather than on the hill. I wonder if Lines of Flux was giving him a little bit too much problems. But they've reset now, and are going to be setting up setting up for defense once again. Not a whole lot going on the Fnatic.MSI side of the field. I think they probably just stopped another attack attempt while we were busy watching the Team 17 stand. Cyberlink setting up as this strike in the backfield and is chained out, but he is not dead yet. He's going to be putting on some clear here. And Esteban setting up a side route through the tunnels. I don't know if he's been spotted, but he is out. No, he dies to a force field from Meat.org. That generator
Meanwhile,
still
B1
alive.
picks it back up though and goes up. He gets taken out. Tofux also got taken out by Remix on the other side.
Yeah,
Looks like Lines of Flux might be going for a field on this, but no.
Remix just doing work there on defense for Team Fnatic.MSI. Made so many snipes, and I mean, having a good sniper in this game is extremely, extremely valuable. And Remix, of course, the sniper on the top team in the game right now, Team Monomaniacs.
And Zato does just finally take him out, but I don't know that it's going to matter. Tofux is still quite a ways out. It does keep him from clipping Tofux while his regen is low, though, so that was probably the best time to kill him. And now Zato's got to get to the stand and try to kill him again, or else he'll snipe him out on his final approach. Yeah, Tofux coming in from the back now with a lot of speed. They're saying no tech turrets. What are they talking about? Those are totally legal. This is not Dangerous Crossing.
Yeah, no tech turrets is only a limitation on Dangerous Crossing. You are allowed tech turrets. And Hangboy realizes he was incorrect and apologizes. So, no harm, no foul, everything's good.
Yeah, I mean, again, he's a new guy. He was like a final round pick, and here he is hanging with the big dogs, so it's okay for him to not know a few things like that. You know, Tofux is coming from the back. He does get sniped and then I think craters, and that was into him.
I think we do have Esteban setting up the back route. Yes, he does. Cyberlink is on top of that sniper hill. Where's Annihilism, though? Did he just die? He's just respawning. Lots of defenders on this flag, though. Esteban gets out in front of all of them.
No health, one bullet, and goes down to Annihilism snipe. It is in midfield. I almost wonder if they're just going to destack hard for this last minute and a half and try to win it that way. I did notice Omrai was there. It is, indeed. I mean, if he had gotten past that aqueduct, he would have been home free. But Annihilism, who's been landing clutch snipes all night, and all tournament really, was able to finish him off. Zato gets taken out with Remix with a sliver. Implosions, I don't know what he's doing offense, but he gets taken out too. Meanwhile, here comes Lines of Flux through the sides, and I don't know if he's clearing or if he was going for a grab there, but he does die either way. I see Esteban, so he's running, also going to run a tunnel route, so maybe Lines of Flux will have just body cleared mines for him. Zato should have just spotted him, so Meat will probably be putting Mines of Force Field back down.
They still have that Force Field. Oh, the Force Field on the side is taken out.
There's one mine on his exit, so that's going to be rough. And Esteban does go down. He gets killed by his teammate, actually, unfortunately.
So yeah, they've got to grab, and to prevent that from going into overtime.
Yeah, at this point, they need to stop the last cap by their team, and they need to run like 6 or 7-0, and just get that flag, rip it off the stand, and then try to win the cluster. This is the time to do it. They've just got to stop. They got to go heavy-o now.
Yeah, Esteban basically on his last route of this match, unless they can tie it up. 20 seconds left, going to side, and he's going to make it out.
He does. He gets out.
He's
Well,
through
he
with
hits a
100
mine, though.
health.
Tunnel is not clear. He's got 100 health. He goes down. They have 13 seconds to get their hands on this flag. Everyone is going for it. Implosion gets the return. They have 6 seconds to get to the stand. I don't see anyone with enough speed to do it. This is going to be game over with a win for Team 17.
So Team 17 wins this 3-2 on Arch Novena, and we are moving on to Tartarus. Well played by Team 17, getting that last cap up, which is going to put them over the edge for that win. You don't have to win by a lot, you just have to win. So that'll go to Team 17, 1 point for them, and now it is a tournament point, basically. If they win this next game, then they win the entire draft tournament. So, I hope that Tartarus is set up as the next map, so that we rotate straight to it. Yeah, great playing. I'm really happy to see Lines of Flux and B1 Hangboy doing as well as they are for being relatively newish players. So, well done for them. I haven't seen a whole lot of Esteban capping, but he was doing a great job so far.
And also, just to toss this out here, I'm going to link the match of Envy versus Epidemic, which is going on right now, casted by Silver Chaos. That should be a really good game. Envy is an up-and-coming team. He's picked up some good players, and I think they ended up winning New Bloods or getting second or something. They were very strong in the New Bloods tournament, though, and they have some great players. So I see that team, going far, and so it's kind of cool to see a team come up and break their way into the top of the TWL ladder. So they're up, I think, going for 6th or 5th or something like that on the ladder now. So if anyone wants to go check that out, go watch Silver Chaos' stream.
Beast News wants to come in and talk a little bit about this Team 17 sub-drama stuff. So I'm
Awesome.
going to go ahead and
Let's
drag
hear it.
him in, and we're gonna talk about what's going on. So, what's up, Beast News? How's it going, man?
Hey, pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing okay. What's going on? What do you got?
So I'm sure you guys have seen the screenshot going around. I just want to say one thing. The guy who was talking, the sniper guy. One sec, I need to turn down my speakers. He was saying that he actually didn't show up at all the first day. It was the second day he showed up. And there's nothing in the rules that say the second day, if somebody didn't show up in the first day, you have to play them. Because
So,
he's not
by
used to
the
the team at
letter
all.
of the law, then there is no rule broken.
Yes, there was no rule broken because he wasn't there the first day. If he showed up the first day, then yes, they'd have to play him. But he wasn't there, so, it'd be throwing someone in, right? And the elimination isn't fair.
Yeah. But at the same time, picking up a first-round draft pick for your team isn't really fair either.
Yeah, we'll work out this up thing for future drafts for sure. But that specific thing, the screenshot, it's not quite as bad as I thought it was to begin with.
No, that's definitely good to make that clarification. But yeah, I would say in future tournaments, you guys have got to do something about that.
Yeah, we're going to make a post on Reddit.
So many complaints about that from just so many people and so many teams. I saw people talking about that, about how what's going on with these people that are subbing for multiple different teams, or just these high-level players that are subbing at all. Because when you've got a draft pick and people carefully pick their teams, and then these subs come in, it ruins the whole balance of it all.
Yeah, but you know what the main problem is? The people who signed up and didn't show up. So next draft tournaments, I think APC is actually going to be going through and seeing the people who signed up and didn't show up, and I don't think they'll be allowed at the next one.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And I think another idea is when you do have a sub, the way it should work is you should go in the round of the draft pick. So say your number 5 guy your fifth round draft pick doesn't show up, you have to get a 5th or lower round draft pick to sub for him.
How do you determine who is a 5th or lower?
It's on the list.
By the teams that have been eliminated, he's saying.
Exactly.
Out of the teams who have been eliminated.
Yeah, if you don't sign up at all, you don't get to play. It should be the people that signed up from the outset wanting to play this tourney that get to play at all. And that way, if your team gets eliminated, maybe you can still sub because their 5th round pick doesn't show up for the finals, and so you look at the list and you see, okay, here's the 40 people that were picked, 5th round or later, and that's the pool that they can draw from for a sub kind of thing.
Yeah, lots of great ideas. Like I said, we're going to make a post on Reddit where everyone can post their suggestions and such. Like I said, it was a lot to get set up in a short amount of time, so the next one will be a little bit smoother.
All right. Well,
anyways, just thought I'd clarify that.
Yeah,
that's good to
I
hear.
really appreciate it for sure. Thanks for coming in and letting us know what's going on with that, so that we're clear on what exactly happened, so that we have complete information on what's going on. So I'm looking forward to the next tournament, where hopefully we'll have some of these issues ironed out, and it'll be even better than ever.
Yep. Anyways, take care, guys. Good casting.
All right, awesome. Thanks for coming by, Bees.
Bye.
And I got kicked out of the server because I was AFK.
I am still in, so you can join with me.
Right,
They're
I'm
saying
joining
let's
right now.
go live. It's on
Yeah,
Arcs again.
Yeah, I saw that it was on Arc still, and we're going to be moving on to Tartarus. I don't know why we haven't rotated already.
Actually, Dodge, on that note, I'm actually going to probably have to run because I've got a scrim coming up here in 10 minutes, so I will not be able to cast this whole game.
Okay.
So I'll throw it out there for anyone else on stream chat. You can contact Dodgepong if you want to come co-cast, but I'm going to be headed out. So thanks for having me on, man. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming. I'll probably just end up doing the rest of it solo myself, but
All right, man.
yeah,
Good luck.
I'm looking forward to the rest of this year.
Go drink some water so you don't die.
Yeah, I've got a glass here. I'm going to take a sip now. So
All right,
good
man.
luck on your scrim.
All right, peace.
Thanks for coming. Bye. All right. I'm here in the server. I'll go ahead and switch back over to you for you. Yeah, we're just I'm not sure exactly why we are hanging up. I saw meet.org went offline, so it looks like a couple of people might have dropped. And we're gonna get in here soon. Team 17 up now 1-0, and as I said, if they win Tartarus, then they're gonna win this whole draft tournament. Both of these teams already gonna be winning some Tribes Gold. So you know what? I actually think there's a second tournament, or not a second game. They have to figure out who won third place. So I think the third place game is going on right now. I don't think anybody's casting it, unless it's being casted on Hi-Res APC's channel. But they do have to determine who gets third place in order to figure out who gets gold. I think winner gets 1,200 gold and berth into the EU versus NA draft tournament finals. And second place gets less gold. Let's see, NATribes.com. Let's go ahead and pull up the rules here. Information on rules. Boop, 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 boop. Where is it? 1,200 gold plus 3-day booster for the first prize team. 750 gold for the second place, and 500 gold for third. That's per person, I believe. So the players playing for third place right now are playing to get 500 gold per player, 750 for second this game, and 1,200 plus a 3-day booster is the first prize per person for the winner of this game. Do we have everyone in? I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people from Team 17. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. So we're waiting on one more. Let me ask what we're waiting on. They probably said it. They say that Team 17 says they're all here, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I'm just bad at counting. Okay. Just waiting for map chains again. Okay, here's the map chains, and now we're going to be moving on to Tartarus. And yes, this is Veer is there. He's watching in map, and so I think he was the one trying to change it. I should probably get the admin password just so that I can change this for everyone, so that we don't have to sit around for no reason while someone derps around. So we're going to moving on to Tartarus. I did see one map played on Tartarus. The third round of the group stage was played on Tartarus, and this is the match. This was 765 Productions versus who was it? I don't remember. It's on my channel. If you go to highlights, you'll see the cast of it there. I forget who they played against. I just know that 765 Productions unfortunately dropped a person partway through the game, and they was their Hoff, and they ended up losing 3 caps in order because of that. That was unfortunate. But we are here now in Tartarus, and I really want to see how these teams play because these are the guys who are at the top of this tournament. And Ryuga Link has gone offline. That's probably not a good way to start off. Oh wait, Ryuga Link plays for. Excuse me, he plays for the other team. Ryuga Link going offline probably means that the third place match might be done. Or
All right, Dodge, I am back in action. Our game got pushed back 30 minutes.
All right. Well, the game has not started yet. They only just now rotated it to Tartarus. So we've got a couple minutes here before the match starts. They might force it. I'm not sure. Everyone except for one person. We're missing one person from Team 17. But yeah, Tartarus it is. Tell me your thoughts on Tartarus then, Bowie. How do you think this map normally plays?
Well, this could be a total spoiler map. It's really hard to predict because a lot of teams don't really know how to play the map. They don't know all the routes. They don't know all the places to snipe. So really anything could happen. And I mean, people have yet to develop the quote-unquote optimal strategy for that map. It's unclear whether double cap or 3LO or D-stack, which of those is actually the best. And even among your clearing classes, I know Jugs are considered to be pretty strong on that map. Infiltrator actually seems to work pretty well as well. So... But it's definitely not like as solved of a map as some of the other maps might be, where you only really see a couple options. So it's going to be exciting to kind of see maybe some of that, new metagame developing. And I like, Tartarus has been one of those maps that wasn't really given a chance when it first came out, and it's been played more as of this tournament and the Gymvite. And I've myself have found it pretty fun to play actually. It's a fun route to cap one. You don't get sniped out until at least your last, 10 or 15 seconds of the route, which is way less frustrating than getting sniped out from 40 out, so it's,
Or whatever.
Exactly. You get to see, some high speed grabs going on, but there's still often some good action in midfield. So I think it's a decent map. It's not a terrible map, and so it's going to be cool to see how these teams, what they come up with.
Yeah, I have no idea how effective the cappers are on this map. It's really, that's going to be a big part of it. Do the cappers know routes? And I actually see Tofuk's in a brute right now.
So that might be him saying he does not know routes, and maybe someone else sniffed a cap. I bet Omnirai knows routes. I'd be very surprised if he doesn't at least have something on
Omnirai's
his
in a
map.
brute also. Maybe there'll be double brute cap. Map
I'm
was
going to
force
join
started.
the game.
All right. I don't know if it was force started on purpose. James Sissel asked, but they said no. So whatever. I think it's all right. The game is underway. Throwing off the scoreboard here.
All right, cool. So we'll see if GMCs can come back. It's a very close map last time, and we'll see if they can come back and push it to a map 3. I'm going to
switch sides.
Okay.
Which
So are we going to reset the map then?
No. I don't know what sides are supposed to be if they're same all the time, but I'm
it doesn't really matter. It's just if you might only know the route on one side because it's like.
Sorry, I'm talking
backwards.
about for my overlay. That's all.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Here, speaking of, so Omnirai is capping. He's coming in. He's got a lot of speed coming in from the back. Cool route. I haven't seen this route yet. 'Cause I think routes are still being developed on this map. He gets out with 10 health and gets taken out. He craters a little bit.
Yeah, crater. There's a little bit of a pebble there. Look out for those pebbles. Actually, what did he crater on? Doesn't look like there was anything there. If he was holding on the spacebar, I feel like that should have gone, but well.
The other side, Rad Nemesis has showed up, actually.
What?
He was someone that was picked. He was the GMC's second pick, so it really sucked that he wasn't able to play earlier in the tourney, and that's, I think, why he picked up Rhetorist. So I really didn't hold that against them for doing that, because they had lost one of their top picks, and I think they replaced him with someone that was not of, dramatically greater skill either. So, but here he is for the grand finals, showing up, so that's great. He's an old boss player, a great player.
Yeah, Esteban, unfortunately, missing his route, which means that offensive push is going to be delayed.
Omnirai is coming in, though. Omnirai gets his regen. He's running the same exact route. It's around 300 speed. They see him coming, though, and he gets wasted on the stand.
Yeah, Remix spotted him a decent amount of time away. Another thing about routes being new on this map is that for snipers, if you're a good sniper, you know routes, so you know where routes are coming from. And this is a map where routes aren't as set in stone as the other ones, so you don't necessarily know where you need to look. I mean, especially with routes that come in from almost vertically behind the flag, it can be hard to spot everything where it's supposed to be.
There's some very high routes. You get kind of stuck in the sniper's gimbal lock, and they're pretty hard to snipe. But they kind of only come from two directions. There's two back to fronts, basically. They come from one sets up on each side, and they approach from like a different sort of diagonally back angle. There are also some side-to-side routes, but there's not a lot of reason to run them because the return is so much longer, and they're not really any safer.
Omni coming in, unspotted again, but taken out right on the stand.
I think they did see him at the last second there.
Oh, they did, okay.
Yeah. The Hoff was looking right at him.
The Blood Eagle stand, Fnatic.MSI's, their gen is down. They do have a tech. Both teams have a tech. So I know that the generator...
Here comes Esteban. He is spotted. Snipes are missing, though, and he's coming in on one of these high routes. I don't think he's hit his route perfectly. He's going to lose some speed here, but he's going to still come in there at about 260. The stand is somewhat clear. Meat.org goes down. He gets out with 770 health. The turret misses him, and he's off to the races.
Yeah, and I was way out of position. I mean, just on the other side of the map.
Now here comes Omnu on the other side. He's coming in Soldier this time. He's throwing down a lot of stuff on the stand, and he gets out with 300 health just before this can be capped. He does get killed, but there's no one there to pick up the flag, actually, and get the return. So Tofux is going for it to keep this alive. I see Rad Nemesis and Lines of Flux crashing out there. Zoot's got it. They're putting snipes on him.
By himself, though. They left him alone to go get the return.
There's actually no one there crashing on it, though, that I can see. So Rad Nemesis should have this return. And there it is. And they got the cap. So Fnatic off to an early 1-0. At the same time, I did see Omni switch to Soldier capping, which I think was a smart move. You can run the Soldier routes pretty damn fast on this map. So there's not a lot of reason not to do it.
Yeah, in general, running Pathfinder as opposed to Soldier, there's not a whole lot of reason to do it in most cases.
Well, it's easier. It's easier to do it for sure. So that's one reason. It's easier to hit a high speed route. Absolutely, right. For sure. And your route's set up faster, so it takes less time to set it up. If you know your LO is going to clear well, you're going to get out just as clean off of a path, and you're going to return faster. So. But it's like you said, there's just way less room for anything to go wrong. With the Soldier, you can have like one thing go wrong and still get out. Esteban's gotten out on the other side.
Rad Nemesis did a decent job clearing enough to where I don't think Esteban was even spotted, though. Esteban, with 520 health, more than half, is coming in. There's no Omni this time they get a cap. And
here he goes. Boom, 2-0
now for Fnatic.MSI. So a very different story here on Tartarus as opposed to Arch Novena.
Right, and I think, we might see a different story yet again on Rain Dance. Like I said, this is a map, people don't quite know how to play this map yet, so, you can't just bust out the playbook of here's the winning strat on this map. Maybe some of these guys, Fnatic's got some of the newer guys on there, they're not as many of the comp players, so maybe these guys pub a lot. I know for, like myself, I don't pub that much, so I don't know Tartarus as well as I know some of the other maps because I barely ever play it. So maybe some of these pub stars actually know this map pretty well.
Zeta coming in to take out the generator. Cyberlink as the tech force. Fnatic.MSI trying to counter him.
Omni running a really cute route, but Remix totally sees him and blasts him out of the sky. Esteban coming in looks like he's unspotted. Annihilism is not in a great spot to be sniping routes on this map. Esteban's running the same route that he got out with. This may only be the only route he knows, but it's working, so why not? He does get stopped by Meat.org with a great stop there.
Actually, I did see Esteban. That second cap came from the other side, the other direction that kind of loops around the hills. So
okay, good.
I know he does lose some. Maybe it's just
so he's got both. Yeah. There's basically there's two spawns, and you can run. There's a good route you can run off of each spawn.
Yeah, Meat.org at both teams really making use of these force fields on the stand. A lot of teams say that this is a stand that's extremely easy to clear. So the fact that both teams are destacking and keeping their gens up makes it a lot harder because just with those force fields got.
Here comes Omnu as they're clearing the stand. Omnu's coming with a lot of speed. He kind of messed up the last approach. He's only going 275 now, but they totally see him coming. He does get out though, 700 health. I don't know how that body block missed. I thought it was lined up perfectly. Snipes are missing. Chain is all missing. One last snipe does clip him there. It's going to be up to Esteban to get this grab or Rad Nemesis to get this return. And Esteban's going to just get there, but it doesn't matter. Omni actually kills Esteban as he comes in with the disc at a freaking blue plate. That was a sick play. I'd love to see that from his perspective, but I don't think he was streaming. He basically blue plated the enemy capper just before he capped. Beautiful play.
Yeah, well done. Great job with Omni. And I know back when we were casting Team 17 at the beginning of the day, you were saying we really should have Omni capping. And
Yep.
it seems like they've changed to favoring him capping a lot more, and it seems to be making him a lot better.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're getting some word from APC that Victoria's Secret did prevail. No, wait, sorry. Smite is the future of esports, so Anarchy's team did prevail over Victoria's Secret for 3rd place.
All right, so Smite is the future of esports, winning 500 gold per person. I know Anarchy was really in need of gold. He was kind of hurting for stuff right there.
Yeah, it's good. Maybe they let him win sort of out of charity.
Yeah, exactly.
I see Lines of Flux coming in. I don't know if this is a cap route, but he is in, looks like heavy, and he gets blocked. Rad Nemesis just tries to llama it, but llama's just, it's hard to work on this map. And Esteban trying to pick in the field. He never got his regen, though, so I think he was kind of screwed.
Yeah, he almost
Omrai
got
coming
that
in from the
mid-game
back
push.
now. But their D is totally up. You know, they got this D stack going. They popped the force field up last second, which is a great move. Tofux actually is able to kill the force field really like instantly, which is awesome. But it doesn't matter because Omrai is sniped out. Or actually, it may have, you know what it was? I think that their own team's jug spam, yeah, killed that force field. So that was good on Zoot to get that force field down right away.
And we do see Esteban setting up that other side grab this time, not the one that goes way up high. So
Yeah,
kind
this
of
one's a little
how he pulls
slower.
this off.
Actually, I think he's messed his route up because he's lost a tremendous amount of speed here. But yeah, he's going to be cute and go through the tube. Yeah, this is not going to be a fast grab, but if it's clear enough, it doesn't matter. Right now, it is not clear, though.
Well, Rad Nemesis is here. He's just waiting on that timing, and he's
Yeah, he needs to throw a sticky now, or he's going to kill his own capper.
There it is. 2 stickies down, and the force field's
Oh,
down
force
just in
field was
time.
just in time, but Rad Nemesis kills him with the sticky. He should have put the stickies down 1 second earlier, and it would have been beautiful. Meanwhile, Lines of Flux are coming from the other side with a soldier grab. So Lines of Flux, one of these guys no one had really ever heard of. Here he is running soldier outs on Tartarus. You know, maybe get a cap for his team. Now, I don't think they expect him coming at all, but they also have 0 clear, so it's going to be rough. He goes for a disc jump. That's going to eat his health. That force field's not going to go down, and that's the end of him.
Omrai way up high in the air, just on this route.
He is soldier
has been
capping.
spotted.
Yep. I don't know if they see him at all. There's GMC on the standing and try to get the Nitron. He doesn't get the Nitron, but Remix does get the snipe.
Now, Remix just destroying with the snipe all game. I feel like it hasn't been quite as effective yet this map. Like I was saying, he might not know the route squad as well, but I mean, as long as he sees someone, he's got a great job sniping. And Lance of Flux has an interesting route. He just kind of flew through a couple of branches. I like his style. I give him style points. But we'll see if this actually turns into a cap. Looking at the clear, it doesn't look like there's anyone here for clear, and he's going to be doing this on his own.
He's going to be a side-to-side. This will at least serve as a distraction for Esteban, and maybe clear some of the stuff. Oh, but it's in a terrible spot. This is going to screw Esteban up.
And
Rad needs to try to force the return, but yeah, Esteban's in a tough situation because he can't really pick that, I don't think. We'll see if he can scoop in right in front of Meat's face, if Meat sees him or not. Oh, he shoots it. He's trying to shoot Meat out of the way, and he shoots the flag out of the way. He should have just hoped that Meat didn't see him and gone for it.
Actually, I think, well, Meat put a mine right there next to the flag. I'm not sure. I think he might have been trying to clear the mine.
I see. Yeah, that's a tough situation to be in. But yeah, I think that if they're going to run the double capper, they got to time it around the same time. You can't have one carrier get it off and then it just sits there for 15 seconds in a dead zone because it totally screws the other capper and makes him pointless.
Cyberlink now in a strike, looking to repair it because it's extremely low health. Must have taken the discs from somebody. But staying on D forward right now, I wonder if he's going to have a chance to move this on O to help clear, because clear seems to be the problem right now for both of these teams, actually, being D-stacked.
I don't know that Meat's team is D-stacking, though. I think they're running more O.
Yeah. Have a tech? Oh, they changed. They don't have a tech anymore.
You know, I see Zoot is there. He's just been kind of unmolested up on this hill, spamming down. Zato's in there crashing. Tofug's in there crashing. Yeah, they're running 4-0 for sure. Zato's trying to go out here and deal with Remix. He's tired of Remix wasting his cappers. And as we say that, it's going to be too late because Remix is already on Omnurai. He needs to hit one of these shots, though, to stop his regen. Unless he already did. I see Omnurai low. It doesn't look like he got his regen, so they should be able to stop this. Yeah, and he craters, so no dice.
Yep, so, I mean, 1-2 here on, in favor of Fnatic.MSI.
Zato's going to go out with it. He's you know, like, whatever, man, I'm just going to go. We're going to cluster this home. Not a bad play, but GMC makes an awesome play, gets the return before he gets killed. Dodge, I'll be right back. I have to go grab some food.
Right. Yeah, I understand the sentiment. I'm looking forward to grabbing some food myself once these games are over, but I have enjoyed casting these games, bringing them to you guys for this NA Tribes Draft tournament. So we do have Esteban setting up on that side route again. I'm interested in seeing how some of these offenses are being set up, though, because they are kind of seeming a little bit lackluster. We do have, let's see, what do we have here for Diamond Sword? We have a Jug, an Infiltrator, and no, what is it? He is a Jug. What is Zato then? Infiltrator. Tofux is also Infiltrator, so double Inf. For some reason I didn't see Zato as the Infiltrator. Zato trying to take out the Gen. No, the Gen is already taking out the Gen. Tofux there, just getting ready to clear. But on the other side, as we're waiting, it's Amrai. It's coming in on the route. But you know, this flag is coming home really fast from Esteban. He's very low health, and Amrai misses the flag.
Amrai's right in front of him though, and he's going for the mid return, and it gets picked up by Rad Nemesis.
And this actually looks like it's going to turn into cap number 3. And Rad Nemesis, it looks like he was kind of warping around, at least on my screen. I hope that didn't affect it too much. But that is the 3rd cap now for Team Fnatic.MSI. So going up on this map with 11 minutes to go, and we might be seeing a map 3. We're going to have to wait and see. There's still a lot of time left in this game. I guess we haven't really seen much capping from Tofux, so I'm going to go ahead and say that, yeah, Tofux doesn't really know many routes on this map, and it's going to be pretty much all Amrai. But Amrai's been doing a pretty good job so far as the solo cap. It's interesting to be that...
Yeah, Amrai's been he's doing a good job capping, they're doing a good job clearing. It's just, I think the main difference here is that the D-stack is working, because they're letting fewer flags out than Team 17 is. And Nihilism actually just takes Esteban out right in the middle of his route. I don't know if he was spotted or how he knew he was there, but he wasted him, like, way out.
And gens are back up for Team 17 because Zoot went ahead and got a strike. He's in that strike right now, doing some clearing action, taking out the force field. But that's not going to really do a whole lot since Amrai was just killed. And that force field is going to be out for sure. Checking out and looking for some cappers, but Esteban, excuse me, has already gone past him. Excuse me. Anyway, taking a look, I want to see what kind of clear goes on this Team 17 flag. We do have Esteban coming in on the other side on the back road, spotted by Nihilism. Is there any clear though? I mean, it's
no. There's Rad Nemesis there, and that's it.
He's too late.
You know, for some of these runs, they were even running 1 clear 2 cap, which, to be fair, worked against us when we played yesterday. A team ran that and was able to come back on us. We were up 2-0 and they came back and won 3-2 by doing a 2 cap 1 clear strat. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder how effective that really. I mean, you say it was effective, so it's an interesting. If that turns out to be the real answer to D-stack, that'd be really interesting.
It's. I mean, the thing is, when you're playing a D-stack, you can only run 3 offense, and 2 LO 1 cap gets easily shut down by a good sniper. So it's not. Sometimes you got to mix it up and run 2 cap 1 LO just to mix things up, because sometimes 1 LO can do the job. If an imp gets in there with stickies, a brute gets fractals in the stand, some good jug spam, any one of those can solo clear, absolutely. And if you've got 2 cappers keeping with a sniper distracted, then one of the cappers might be able to get out. And it's, when you're D-stacking, it's really just a game of, it's a war of attrition. You need to get out some of the time. So you try to mix things up. You try to get that flag home however you can. And there's not really a lot of cost in trying different things because you count on your D being able to keep your own flag at home.
Esteban sitting up way up high again. Not spotted yet by Nihilism. He was looking in all the wrong places, but not up. That's something fun about this map. I mean, we have that famous derp route on Catabatic that you don't see too often, but comes in vertically. This is a map where pretty much, a lot of the back routes will come in vertically, so it gives a sniper an extra dimension. It's kind of counterintuitive to think that making cappers more visible could be a counter to snipers because they have more places they need to check. But Implosion's now on a front to back, taken out by GM Sizzle, and this flag is going nowhere. It's going to stay safe in the backfield, and he's going to be able to return it whenever. Guarded also by Cyberleak in that strike. And just more and more cap routes being set up by Fnatic.MSI. I mean, the counter is counting down, 7.5 minutes left. And again, it's just going to be more or less cowboy capping as much as possible. Esteban grabs a flag at an empty stand, except for the force field, down to 100 health, punts it off. Nice punt into the little river here.
Implosions is right there. Looks like Implosions is trying to play some midfield now. You know, I think the real difference here is Remix. You know, Nihilism is a good sniper, but Remix is just sort of like a different, a tier above. And you're seeing that come in, and that he is just putting so much more damage on Omni before the stand, before the grab, even killing him most of the time, whereas Nihilism is only getting Esteban some of the time. And I think that's making a huge difference right now.
You know, we actually do see Tofux running routes now, so he's giving it a shot here.
I think that is a good idea, because right now they're trying to send Zato out to Remix, and it just takes him so long to find him and get to him and kill him, that by then he's already killed their capper. So I think countering him by having double cappers timed is probably an easier solution for them, and that leaves Zato open to clear the stand.
So we'll see if that turns out to be effective. Taking a look at that stand, the force fields are down, the generator is down, and there's no mines left on the stand. Actually, it's going to probably be up to Remix to get a stop on a capper if they're coming in. Unless Redis, of course, is still alive as the Hoff. Implosion's putting a lot of damage on the stand as the Juggernaut. Where is the capper for them, though? Omni is only just leaving now.
Esteban out with 100 health.
And again, yeah, 100 health. Sounds like he just went to an empty stand and ran through.
He punts it home. Remix is here to try to catch it. It's going to bounce all funky, though.
Bounce, yeah.
Meanwhile, Tofux is coming in.
Where is he? I have to find him now. Also, routes not being known on this map also means that I don't know routes on this map.
It looks like they deflect Tofux, or he misses, and Lines of Flux is going to get this cap, and that's going to be 4-1.
4-1 now in favor of Fnatic.MSI. Looking less and less like this is going to be Meat.org's team's map, Team 17. And I think we're probably going to be seeing map 3. Well, we're going to have to find out. Omni is still out here with this flag, passes it off to Nihilism after a failed punt. And there's a lot of cluster, though, from Fnatic.MSI around this flag. Rad Nemesis gets a nice, or excuse me, GMC gets a nice double kill. With great defense there. No, Zoot still gets the pickup, tries to punt it out. We still have Lines of Flux and Esteban here on top of it. Zoot is still the only one here.
Nobody going for it, though. Yeah.
And yeah, it's taken out, and Esteban gets the flag return, so that's going to be safe for Team Fnatic.MSI. Tofux now setting up on his cap route, 199 health, and is he going to be spotted? Maybe Remix by now has gotten a little bit more used to spotting cappers. Actually, Remix is in midfield.
Tofux is way high in the sky. He's running the super high route.
And Remix is down. This could be bad for
Reddish is here. He sees him. He totally sees him, but he gets knocked out at the last second, but his force field does the work. I don't know if... Did that force field just come up at the last second because their gens went up? I think so. I think that was just happened to luckily go off. So Cyberlink was in there repairing the gens. It just so happens that right as the capper is coming in, he gets the gen repair. There's still a force field sitting on the stand, unpowered, and it goes up at the last second and bug zappers the capper.
Omni missing a route there. They're not timed together is the only thing. Double cap is, like you were saying, could be a good strategy, but you gotta have them timed together if you want them to mitigate.
Here comes Esteban coming in. The force field goes down. The mine goes down the last second. He's got 88 health, but this time Nihilism does land the snipe. Tofux, meanwhile, sitting up the other side. You know, I can't tell if they're double capping or if Omnu's clearing now. And it looks like they are double capping. These look to be timed a little bit better. They're going to come in not quite at the same time, but maybe about 5 seconds apart. Now, Tofux is in now. Omni is going to pop up in the air and be in a little bit later. Looks like Tofux either runs into something or...
There's a lot of clear on this flag stand.
Omni gets out full health. Remix misses his first shot, and he's going to get this pretty close to home. And this is a lot of pressure here now on their team to stop this. Rad Nemesis does get the last second grab. Omni now is trying to get with his team. Cyberlink crashes the strike. Red Nemesis is out, but he's got chasers all over him. He's not going to make it far. And Esteban's coming in on a cap route. He needs to try to get that flag back. Red Nemesis actually could turn around and kill Zato right now, is what he needs to do. Because he's just getting torn apart by him. You can't really outrun Zato's chain gun. But yeah, it's too late. Zato's going to get this return, and they need to crash now or it's going to be a cap. Looks like, they missed the cap for a second. Esteban does keep it alive for 1 second, and Lines of Flux coming in, just barely misses it. So they're able to get that cap, and now it's 2-4.
Yeah, but 2-4, I mean, they've got to do more. I mean, there's 2.5 minutes left, and Lines of Flux is coming out here pretty slow in this grab, but he does have a little bit of
Meat.org
that
is
score.
chasing now. I don't know if he just K'd out or if this is their new strategy. But he is in the chaser gear, getting picked apart. Zato's here in front of him. He's got people behind him. He needs to try to punt this over Zato's head to Rad Nemesis, but it lands right on Zato for the return. Zato taunting with the thanks.
But yeah, 2 minutes left. I mean, Team 17 has to play very, very well and not mess up any more of these routes if they are gonna get a cap and stay in this game. Amrai coming in now, and a lot of crash on the stand. Do they see him? Yes, he is spotted, but the health goes down, and unfortunately GMC was able to get that stop for, unfortunately for 17, that is. Zato gets a midfield pick with the Infiltrator being invisible. Redos is there putting some chain into him. He's still got, he's very low on health now, taken out by Redos. And as Tofux wants to get the pick up here, but no, GM Sizzle does get the return. Omnirai setting up another cap here. A minute and a half left for them to get a couple caps. It's going to be coming in soon. Do they have the offense, though? Their offense just died with that last run. And Sniper trying to come out and snipe down the force field just a little bit. Here they come in now. Implosions and Nihilism. Omnirai is out extremely low health. On the other side, though, Esteban is extremely low health, but coming in fast. Breaking line of sight, and it looks like he's going to try to nice job dying next to his teammates so that they can get this pickup. Beat.org has the flag on the other side. He goes down. GMC going for the return. He misses it. He gets it that time. And Esteban with the flag still, with full health now, thrusting to get this flag cap. Implosion is the only one there. But no, it turns into a 5th cap now for Fnatic.MSI. And Team 17 throwing out the good game, knowing that they can't come back from this. 30 seconds left in the game. And at this point, this game is going to be going to Team Fnatic.MSI. So we will be seeing a tiebreaker match on Rain Dance, which is going to be the 3rd map. What's that?
I think that's going to be an interesting game. The same strategy that Fnatic was running on this map will be effective on Rain Dance. So I could see them having a good shot on it. Meanwhile, I do expect that Team 17 is going to probably know their Rain Dance rounds a little better.
That's true. I'm sure we're going to see Tofux capping a little bit more and a little earlier there, and probably going to see Omnirai doing more So well done for Team Fnatic.MSI staying in there, showing that they deserve to be here in this match. So taking that win 5-2 over Team 17, and we are moving on to Rain Dance. Oops. All right, and hopefully I don't know what sides are going to be. I'm going to have to figure out if I have to switch up my overlay again. It's a little bit of a pain to switch up, but it's not too bad. I can do it pretty quick. Let's see. So yeah, hopefully it's going to be switched around quick and we don't have to derp around doing nothing like we were the last couple times. So, Stonehenge, so we're going to get this rotated pretty quickly, I think. I'll make sure that they know to rotate. Rain Dance is a map that we haven't seen at all during this tournament, so this final map is going to be on a map that I don't think anybody has practiced yet. Because it wasn't in the first round, it wasn't any of the first 5 maps, and it wasn't as part of any of the elimination stage matches. So this is going to be really interesting. Which team is going to be able to pull this off? I have no idea. I don't think either of these teams have practiced Rain Dance at all.
I mean, on paper, Meat's team should be winning because they've got a deeper roster. But I think strategically, GMC and Remix have got it together with what's going to work, and what they just did on Tartarus will work on Rain Dance. So if they can pull that strat off, they might be able to get a win. The thing is, though, Rain Dance does come a lot down to the Hoff and how good he is at body blocking. And Redders has been doing a decent job of it. So if he can keep that up and get the stops, then this D-stack thing could work. But if he misses body blocks, then it's not gonna go well.
And I don't know who's in charge of rotating this, but it should be going along pretty soon. I don't have the admin password, unfortunately, so I can't do it myself.
I do.
I can't imagine that either of these teams are not ready to rotate.
If you can think of a method for me to tell it to you that does not tell your whole stream, I will tell it to you.
You can PM me on. I mean, you can do it yourself, right?
I'm not in.
Oh, you're not in.
I'm not in with the password. Sorry, I can rejoin. Let me just do that. Let me see if it works. Will you make sure that they're ready for the rotate before you do it?
We're only missing one person who hasn't joined, so I imagine we can rotate. And there it goes. It was forced, and we're rotating now. So we're good to go, and we're going to get Rain Dance underway. I'm definitely interested to see how each of these teams take Rain Dance as a map that nobody has practiced. So this is the moment of truth. We have the last map tournament point here for both teams, fighting it all the way through group stages and the elimination matches, fighting for, what is it, 1250 gold and a 3-day boost. And yeah, I'm stoked to finally see the conclusion of this awesome draft tournament. And no matter what the result, thank you so much to Hi-Rez APC for putting this together. Thanks to Beast Knees for doing some of the coding. And I know Beast Knees is watching. I know he had somebody else who was helping him do coding. I can't remember his name. So if you're watching Beast Knees, let me know so I can thank him on stream. And of course, our friend Jim Christ, who's been in charge of most of the NA Tribe stuff. Yes, thanks to Fictious Ems Volm for being Fictious/Evan Volm, moderator of our tribe's fearless leader, avid Tribes Ascend player. I know he plays all the time. So yes, thank you to everyone. Thank you to you, Bowie, for casting with me. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's been great, man.
All right, so we are here on Rain Dance, and we're going to be getting underway pretty soon. Make sure I got my shortcuts all set up, and we're going to be getting one underway. I guess we have lost a couple players on 17. I don't know where they went, but so who did Rad Nemesis come in for before? Do you remember who?
He came in for B-Boy, T1 B-Boy or something like that, whatever his name was. The Red Nemesis was always on their roster. He was on the roster from the beginning. He just wasn't able to play earlier, so it's not really like as much of an issue as some of these other subs.
Right. Okay, so I'm just looking to see if they mixed up the roster at all, but it looks like it's going to be pretty standard here for Fnatic.MSI, and I imagine Team 17 is going to have the same people they've had all day. So, yeah, here we are on Rain Dance. It's very rainy. I don't know what else to say about Rain Dance. I know a lot of people have had trouble on Rain Dance just because it's a map where the offense, it can be pretty hard to get over in time to clear. This big hill in the middle makes it so that when you spawn, it takes just a lot of energy to get over the hill and then get to the enemy flag stand in order to get the clear off that you need to. So sometimes it can turn out to low-scoring games where this offense isn't there to get the clear that you need to, and then defense is just able to stop pretty much every cap. Having said that, it's a map that I think is pretty tough for snipers, just because there's lots of big hills.
It is, absolutely. Yeah, great LOS. You've got about 10 seconds before grab, maybe 5, and only about 5 after. And after that, it's really hard to make the shots.
So, yeah. I wonder if... something I have seen sometimes is... Brute, using the graph cycle to clear the stand. Using the graph cycle can make you get across the field a lot faster, so I wonder if they're going to... either team is going to make use of graph cycles, especially if they destack in order to keep the gens up. Gens can be extremely powerful on this map because of the placement of the force fields on the flag stand that can completely shut down pretty much... Like, one force field can pretty much shut down every route. And we have started here. The game is underway. We went ahead and forced so that we don't have any more timer, and we are underway. Teams are reversed again, so I have to switch up my overlay real quick. 1 second.
I'll pop right up. I just gotta check on the status of my screen.
And I'll just pop up the overlay here, and here we go. Fnatic.MSI taking the Diamond Sword team, and Team 17 on the Blood Eagle team, Red Poon. So, sorry for the little back and forth, but It is the same players here. This is a mirrored map, so it doesn't matter a ton. We do see Tofux coming in here on his route. He is capping. He is blocked right away by Rhetorus. Rhetorus not running super heavy, apparently. He's running quick draw. So Tofux didn't die, but as long as Rhetorus got that body block, then he is safe. Excuse me. I've been talking quite a bit the last couple days. And Cyberlink is running that Technician. No Technician for Team 17. Instead, they have Brute Double Jugged. So they're not going to be running a D-Stack here for Team 17. Whereas I believe Fnatic.MSI will be running that D-Stack with GMC and Cyberlink on D alongside Remix the Sniper and Rhetorus the Hoff. Looking at these cap routes, where's Esteban? I haven't seen him yet. Tofux has been doing this back route quite a bit. Looking at the setup here, they're not putting, Rhetorus is not putting the force field where I usually like to see it, which is right along this corner right here, which stops the back route and the side route. Instead opting to put the force field somewhere else. Tofux does go down, as does Omnirai. I actually don't know if Omnirai is capping on this map, but Esteban on the other side is setting up his own cap route. Looks like it's going to be sniped out by an Atlasum, so it's not going to be any direction. Pretty low action. Well, I guess it's not terribly low action yet, but it's hard to say. And we do see Rhetorus actually going and putting that force field at that nicer place. Why are you listening to me, Rhetorus? You're hearing me through time and space. Well, actually, not through time. I just said it right now. This is live. I don't have a delay. Maybe that's bad. But
I'd like to say, Dodge, Vera's just said that you have maybe set a record for the number of Tribes matches casted in a 48-hour period.
I don't know if that's actually true. It may be. It's funny because...
At least for Tribes Ascend, it's probably true.
Yeah,
I can't think of how, because almost no tournament has this many games, and this quickly, and you've casted so many games, in 2 days.
True.
So I think the only thing that could have beat you is maybe some, T2 tournament at a LAN or something. Oh man, Tofux gets nailed right there on his approach. Almost was looking good. It's like Omnu's not capping, he's clearing, but they clean it up.
Yeah, well, it's been my pleasure. The funny thing is that I actually don't really consider myself a caster. I consider myself a caster in the sense that I cast if I have to, which is usually. I like doing the video stuff and the production stuff, and if you're an up-and-coming caster, feel free to give it a shot. It's good stuff, good fun. I know that a lot of the other players in this tournament would have loved to have their games casted. And I know, especially for some of the newer players who had never had their game casted before, this would be kind of their first shot at esports. I know that when I played in the game that was casted for the first time, it was really exciting. I even downloaded the file and everything and saved it on my hard drive because it was my esports debut. It's pretty fun.
Right, here comes Tofux coming in. Remix is on him, though. He sees him. He's missing his shots, but I imagine he's not going to miss all of them. There he goes. There he gets him, and boom, he's done. And Tofux actually, he's going for a disc jump at the end of his route and killed himself. Meanwhile, on the other side, Esteban is setting up.
A lot of fractals on the stand, but the
Omnirai gets out, though. That's not
alive.
going anywhere. Esteban gets out. Clean, he gets sniped out immediately, though. I think he must have clipped a mine. If he hadn't have done that, he might have been out. If they can just get some good clears for Esteban, I think that I think Remix is going to totally shut down Tofux on this map. So, oh man, these guys are actually really talking some shit in chat now. They're saying they're telling Esteban to warp more. Implosion's telling him to stop warping, and then Esteban's saying we'll stop ringing for all these different teams.
Because Implosions originally started on whose team? It was Vodka.
He was on Vodka's team, and then he played for, was it GTFO? Yeah, which is
and now he's playing
the
for the
Wambits' team, and now he's playing.
Beat.
Yes. So it's sort of like if you can't beat him, join him, sort of thing, I guess.
Well, we do have Esteban and Tofux passing each other on the way. Annihilus was spotted Esteban. Missing all his snipes, though. Esteban's coming by with 1193 health. I guess he hit him once and stopped his regen. His flag stand is looking pretty clear. Implosion's got everyone... Or no, Implosion is there. And no, he missed somehow. He hit something? What did he hit? I didn't see what he hit, but he missed his route. And Rad Nemesis is going to have to get that pickup. He wants to pick up Mutador is chaining him out now. On the other side, though, Tofux is out with extremely low health. Just somebody breathing on him like Remix to take him out. And it looks like GMC is on this chase and at its safe home. Zato going for that regrab, but no dice for him. And Onrai in Pathfinder, so it looks like Onrai is capping after all.
He was at the
so
beginning.
it's-
He was clearing to start.
Right.
But I think, having
switching
him
things
run
up.
some routes is probably a good idea because he's going to shut down Tofux if that's the only guy capping.
And he just thrusted to go to a different direction. I don't understand what he just did. I was watching his route, and it looked like he was on the route to grab, but what is he?
Maybe he's going to... I think he's maybe going to an inventory station. He's going to switch
Okay.
into Brute or Jug, looks like.
He's
and spam
Jug
down the
now,
stand.
so interesting. He was on a route, but then changed his mind or something.
Zato's coming out
no,
here to
I
try to
don't-
harass Remix. It looks like Remix sees him. Who's going to win the duel? And they both lose the duel.
But
it's
in
too
great
early.
Position, though.
Yeah, it's too early. Remix is going to respawn, so he'll be able to clip Tofux in the intro. How's
And where is Tofux?
He's out on the
there he is.
right side from the D's perspective. Coming in now. Stands fully alive. I don't see this one going anywhere. Yeah, that's the end of him. Let's see where Esteban is.
Right now I'm seeing Red Nemesis I think he's trying to hunt down Nihilism. Nihilism actually has been doing a decent job at least spotting Esteban and sniping him out from this hill. So Red Nemesis is just going to hang out on this hill, maybe camp it for a while, see if Nihilism comes back up here, and if not, then use the hill speed to move into position.
Right, Esteban is now soldier capping. This could go well for him.
And Tofux setting up also on his route, and I guess we're not going to see Onrai capping for a while, but yeah, you're right. Esteban has switched into Soldier, and taking a look at this stand, their generator is down, actually. Do we have anyone coming in to repair it? No, we don't. So no more force fields from Meat.org. We're going to rely mostly on mines. This force field is extremely powerful on this map. In comes Esteban, and Meat.org takes him out pretty handily with those mines. Red Nemesis is not able to get into clear in time. I wonder if that was a timing issue or what, because he was there, he was alive, he just needed to get the clear. But on the other side, Tofux is out with the flag, goes down right away. Flag goes flying. GMC is on the chase, and I think he's going to be able to return this just fine, no problem. Great. I'm just making sure the stream is good. So people were talking in chat. I didn't know if they were joking around or not, but I think everything is good. As far as I could tell, yes, everything is good. Esteban setting up again as a soldier cap, and I want to check out the stand. Meat.org really out uncontested right now. Red Nemesis, now he's coming in for the clear as that infiltrator. I don't know what kind of offense they have besides Red Nemesis on O. Throwing a sticky on stand. Takes Meat.org down to half health.
Yeah, Esteban's already getting
Esteban
destroyed by the
is
sniper.
spotted.
He hopefully either runs into the wall or gets knocked into. I do not know where their other offensive player is. I think it's Lines of Flux.
Yeah, and here comes Lines of Flux now. He is a raider. I just haven't really seen any presence from him on the other side of the map. I don't know if he's getting chained out or...
Here comes Tofux now, and he just runs into a bunch of explosive stuff there.
I wonder if they're going to hold this... I'm trying to go for a midfield grab. Very close, but returned by GMC, no problem. And their generator is still up. Look at this flag stand from Fnatic.MSI. I mean, there's no way that anybody's going to be coming through this without a lot of heavy pressure and well-timed pressure.
Yeah, one thing we may see here, something that Mono does on this map when we've played them before is they start off with this heavy D, but then every once in a while they'll swing a heavy O push and get that flag out. And I think that may be what it takes, because right now both teams are playing pretty defensive, and it's going to be hard for anybody to get the flag out. Yeah, Esteban's already clipped. He didn't quite get his regen before Nihilism took him out. And I don't know has Esteban been running routes from both sides? Have you seen?
I think Cyberlink
because Nihilism seems to be right on his route every time. I don't know if he's getting spotted or what.
I feel like he's been mostly going the same route.
Okay, Lines of Flux is actually out. He's got the Shrike on him, so if he dies, the Shrike could pick it up. Implosions is chasing up really fast. Looks like the Shrike tried to get on the sniper. May or may not have been the best idea, but it could work. There's the snipe anyway. Esteban is there.
Ooh.
He's kind of at a bad angle, and Implosions is a much better angle to make a play, but Esteban is in there. He picks it up. The Shrike is here to try to take care of Implosions. Esteban's got GMC coming out to him. He does the punt. Great move there. Oh, and it hits a tree.
Tree.
That was hilarious.
That was I couldn't have done that if I tried.
tree block
but-
trying to stop the esports. Zato gets the Nitron. The flag gets taken off the stand. That's going to be easy timed return. And this should be the first cap unless Meat can make a play here, and he does not. So that's a 1-0, and Fnatic is that close, much closer to just winning the tournament right here.
There we go. Less than 15 minutes left to go in this game. 1 point up for Fnatic.MSI, and yeah, they are edging closer and closer to that 250 gold plus 3-day boost. So yeah, I mean, this is it right here. This is the finals. No more games after this. So yeah, Team 17 is going to have to pull something off. Tofux setting up here, and now as a soldier. I haven't really seen him do soldier caps much ever since I've been casting him, mostly favoring those Pathfinders. But now I've decided to switch to soldier with all of this stuff on the stand, with drop jammers and mines and force fields. There's so much stuff to take care of. Zato coming in as a soldier, not getting a whole lot of clear. Tofux coming in now, and Remix is spotted him at 5 health and is taken out by the Falcon of Remix. And yeah, just
Meanwhile, Esteban's coming in over here. It looks like he disjumped to try to help out his final approach. He's trying to self-clear, he misses his route and hits the lip there. It was looking kind of decent. But, you know, last time Lines of Flux kind of surprised everyone. He kind of snuck out with their grab, so they're actually doing this one clear double capper strat again.
And Lines of Flux is setting up his, setting up his route right now. Going to pass Tofux on the way over. I wonder if he's going to spot him. I mean, in fact, they takes a pot shot there at Tofux. I don't know if he actually hit him.
So Tofux is probably going to tell him, so Annie might move over to take him out, which might let Esteban get out on the other side. Although, they're not timed properly. Esteban is just too far behind him.
There's no clear here for Tofux. He had zero chance of ever getting that flag out. So Flux coming in for the grab, and he's out still with
a sniper
health.
was looking at the other capper at Esteban, but now he's got to go right by him, and he does get taken out by implosions. But, you know, at this point, Fnatic doesn't really care, because they're up 1-0, and the way this game's going is very defensive. That's all they need to win. Team 17's got to have to change something.
I mean, has Team 17 ever really gotten out with the flag yet so far this game? I mean,
no,
they
not even.
Pretty much die on the stand,
Yep.
and if the further it goes is however far the flag flies after the grabber dies on the stand. Lines of Flux spotted way far out by Annihilism. He's going to be putting some shots onto him from way far out. But where is Esteban? Are they doing that double cap again? The Lines of Flux distracting Annihilism. I don't see Esteban right now. He's setting up on the other side. Still quite a ways out. So it's going to be a while before they aren't perfectly coordinated grabs. But Lines of Flux actually decides to abandon his route and go to distract Annihilism. Meanwhile, on the other side, Tofux has the flag. He dies right away. But on the flag stand, Esteban's coming in completely clear stand. Oh, but he's Nitron on the stand and drops the flag. That would have been completely clear if Implosions wasn't there to get that Nitron. So great play by Implosions. And Esteban goes down, so no cap there and no grab there for Fnatic.MSI. Tofux setting up yet another route. I haven't seen anything really capping from Omnirai, so he's still going to be clearing. And let's take a look at this clear, because I haven't seen a ton of clear coming out for them yet. There's just mines and force fields all over the place. Their generator is down, but I'm sure... they actually have somebody going for the generator. That's probably why the clear is so low right now. They have to focus the generator some because of how much stuff is on the stand. Tofux coming in for a grab. He does get out, 500 health. He gets sniped out by Remix right away. GMC gets that return, no problem. And it's going to be no problem for Team Fnatic.MSI to keep safe. Looking at the other side, we do have the generator back up here for Team 17. Rocking the force field. Randomus is coming in for some clear. And where's Esteban? Here he is coming in from the back at full health. He wasn't spotted, but he misses his route, runs into the slip of the force field, and it was actually Lines of Flux who came in with him. It was a great timed grab, but both of them missed. Unfortunately, Esteban goes for an E-grab, or a Llama grab, and Lines of Flux actually ends up picking it up after him. Very low on health, but getting chained out so hard by Meat.org and Implosions, this flag is going to be perfectly safe where it is now. So, Tofux now setting up his route again, and I want to see if they're able to get up this clear. quite a bit of Juggernaut action here from Zoot. Trying to take out those force fields. Redis only using one force field, and I think actually he took out his own force field so he could time the placement as Tofux is coming in. There's Redis. He actually goes down, but Tofux misses his route, and or maybe he got blocked. But it's going to be perfectly safe. Zato inside this little hut. What is he doing? Might be waiting. I think Omrai was on a route, and then Zato's plan was to E-grab after that if he missed, which Zato was not able to do. He said, I think he's going for the gen. I think he may have just died. Nope, he's inside. He's going to be killing the gen instead, making himself useful. Cyberlick is there, takes him out before the gen goes down, so safe gen. In the meantime, we got some clear coming in on the Team 17 flag. Where is Esteban or Lines of Flux? Here's Esteban. He's still probably a good 10-15 seconds out, so it's going to be a while. Is he spotted, though? Esteban been able to get some good cowboy caps in, but we have a force field up here. It's at full health, I believe. Yes, it is. And I don't know if there's any way he's going to make it through. No way. Or gets the stop on him, so no cap there for Fnatic.MSI. Oh, and Lonzo Flux and Tofux passed each other and almost marry each other. That would have been amazing. Tofux coming in on his route now. Is there enough clear on the stand? There's no things up blocking him, except for Rhetorus. Rhetorus is there to get that Titan launcher on him. So even if you kill the mines and the force fields, you got to kill the defenders as well. Lonzo Flux coming in on a route now. Red Nemesis trying to get the clear. But Lonzo Flux ends up suiciding on the flag stand. I don't know if that was a crater or if he ran into one of his own grenades or what, but he's down, and that cap attempt is now dead. No pun intended. What happened to Tofux? Did he just let go of space?
That happens, man. And it sucks when it
Oh, he was
happens.
just standing here. Oh, he must have alt-tabbed or something. I don't know what happened.
Maybe he's going to check Reddit or something between cap routes. Now I see Esteban and Lines of Flux are actually running a ghosted route here. I see at least one of them, they're both in Soldier, double Soldier train coming in, so Lines of Flux is going to probably be able to eat some snipes and then throw his shit all over the stand. Red Nemesis is able to get some damage in. They keep missing this force field. They need to get that force field down or Esteban's not going to be able to grab. They do get the force field. Here comes Esteban. And, Meat.Org gets a great stop. I think a combo of mine and a thumper shot takes him out. Lines of Flux goes for the llama grab, but it's not going anywhere.
And safe flag there. Implosions gets the return, no problem. But that's not a bad idea, having a double cap where the first cap tries to take down the force field, or make it a fake cap or something, eating mines or whatever you need to do. Omnarai now coming in as that soldier. He is capping, going to come in here on this stand. Whoops. But there's so much stuff up. There's two force fields, and Omnarai goes down to after going through both of them. GMC is going to... Oh, no, GMC doesn't get the return. Implosions kills him, and Implosions is going to get this grab. Extremely low on health and sniped out, no problem by Remix. And this flag is not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, Omrai just didn't have a chance going right through two force fields. They've got to change their strategy here on offense. What they're doing is not working. They're just not getting clear at all, and I'm sure Omrai's got to be getting frustrated right now. I was talking to him earlier today, and he was saying, he's been a little bit, kind of feel like he needs to take a break from tribes, but maybe he's hoping he can get back into it a little bit later. And telling you one thing, run into the rain dance force fields for 30 minutes straight is not going to make him want to keep playing.
We just saw a great couple of cross grabs with Lines of Flux and Esteban doing a double cap. Very, very well timed. Lines of Flux is actually going the wrong direction, but he was able to get a grab at the same time as
Niles takes him out. And
Yeah.
Implosions is on this. No one else is going to be, unless the Shrike can pick it. That's kind of the only option at this point. He is going for it. He does pick it. Great Shrike grab there. He's got a creativity wall to worry about. So he's got no speed. He's got two people on him. Rad Nemesis is coming behind to try to help. I'd like to see GMC or someone coming out to meet him, because he's getting lit up. Implosions is low, but he gets taken out by Nilesm with like a skiing snipe Kudo style, and they get their return. Tofux is meanwhile captured the Diamond Sword flag. Tofux got out during all that scrum, and he's got it. Lines of Flux grabs, but he gets... looks like he messed his route up, and he kind of bounced off the stand. So I actually totally missed what happened with Tofux. I was watching that chase, the rarely seen in the wild rain dance chase that was happening.
Well, I was thankfully able to grab Tofux as he was coming in, and yeah, he was able to get the flag home and get that cap. I mean, it was a perfectly timed return. The return came at exactly the right time, right when he came in. It was like it was planned. So, we were well done. That was a good job, and they're now even.
Alright, so you get the updates. Looks like Envy did lose to Epidemic. So those are, so Epidemic was able to hold on and say, "Look, new guys, you're getting good, but you're not quite ready yet."
Envy is a great team, though. I mean, I've seen a lot of their players. They have some excellent players. Prepaid Lennon, I think, is a player.
Yeah, he's a great soldier capper. And Finger Sal is also a great player. Well, Lens of Flux has gotten out, but he goes down. There's only about 4 minutes left. This could go to overtime. But Omnarai's gotten out the flag on the other side. He's got health. Remix he's got to get the sniper right now. This is bad. This is bad for their team because he broke line of sight. There's the only thing that can stop him now is chain gun, but with the type of offense they have, I don't think he's gonna be able to get that. And this should be a cap.
No one here.
Now no one is
Actually,
there
there's no one there to get the return.
Flag, and craters into the stand.
Mitaro grabs it, and
Mitaro
there's
gets
the
it,
cap
and that's
going
the
out
cap.
one time.
And this could be a heartbreaker here for Fnatic. They kind of had this game in the bag, and then here in the last couple minutes, it's totally turned around.
Well, 1-0 isn't exactly in the bag, I'd say. I'd say that just means that you're up, but you can't...
Well, a rain dance D-stack with a couple minutes. But you know what they did? They got Omnirai capping. That's the key there.
There you go, Omnirai capping. And there he goes, he's going to continue capping. Are they going to be double capping? I'm not sure.
I believe they're doing that same thing, the double cap one clear strat. They saw it being used against them with great effect, and I think they're doing the same thing.
Rhetorist has his defensive setup back up again with all his mines and force fields, so it's going to be pretty tough to clear here.
Yeah, the thing is they're running out of time. They're going to have to, after they got about 1 to 2 more runs before they have to just swing everyone out and try to get the flag off the stand. Maybe even see a strike grab would be the way to go. But we have Lines of Flux coming in, Esteban coming in behind him. They're in Path and Soldier respectively. Lines of Flux just jumps there. He's just going to get murdered on the stand, but he might be able to get some clear off.
Yeah, it's really about this force field. This force field is very low. I don't know if Mitaro realizes how low it is, but it can be cleared by a single disc. In fact, there goes Esteban does it.
Mitaro gets the body block. Good body block. He had to get that body block, or else that would have been a cap, but he got it. Zato's out in the field running a Pathfinder route. I don't know if he's skiing to an inventory station or if this is actually a route. I've seen Zato practicing this route before, so I think he is going to try his hand at capping here.
Yeah, I mean, this looks like an actual route. He's coming in. No, never mind. He's got an inventory station here in full view of Fnatic.MSI's defense. So he's just having fun sitting here as, a brute. Going to be spamming the stand, taking down those force fields. So their plan to deal with all these force fields and mines is just to spam it from far away to take it out from distance. In the meantime, Esteban is coming in now on a route. This could be one of his last grab attempts. And Zoot was there. Was that Zoot?
Wow, Mitaro goes down at the last minute, and he is out with 1,000 health. He's about to break line of sight, just like the last grab did, and this is looking really good for him. It looks like they have pulled themselves back into the game. Short of some kind of colossal screw-up here, this should be a 2-2 game, and we'll be going to overtime.
Implosions is on him.
Implosions went for the hero return to win the game, but here we go, 2-2, and we got a game here, folks.
With less than a minute left to go. Zoot unfortunately missed the incoming grab attempt, and then Esteban did a great job with a nice proxy on Mitaro to take him down. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a game. Zoot going for a strike grab. Rhetorist blocks him, though. Zoot punting it out, but that's not going to go anywhere with no one to pick it up. And all of Fnatic.MSI is here on defense to get this return, no problem. And Omnarai's coming in for a midfield pick, but it's returned. So, we're here, 20 seconds left. We're going to be going into overtime, and we're going to have a sudden death cap here. It's down to this. I mean, it doesn't get closer to this overtime at the last final game. And I think the key here is to be to not get too excited. Don't try to win just because you're in overtime, but keep on doing what you're doing if you know what you're doing is working. So Esteban setting up his cap route now. Meet.org setting his up, getting some clear here from Lines of Flux and Rad Nemesis. So
and Zoot's here in a strike, threatening that strike grab. They're running a heavy offense, and they're running 4-0. I don't know. I think they're going to just clear for the strike grab. I don't think Tofux is grabbing. I think he's clearing.
Esteban is in and out at over 1,000 health. This actually could be it. Breaking line of sight gets 2 nice stunts from Annihilism.
He's
and
out
that
of line
was
of
Annihilism's
sight.
shot right there.
This is the game. They got to do the strike grab or get the cap now, or it's over.
Zoot coming in to get the stop. He misses.
One
And now
health,
he's out of
2 chain
position for the
bullets.
snuck gun.
A lot of chain coming at him. Is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? Oh, and he lands on the
goes
stand.
down. The flag
And
is
Zato's
on the
coming in
stand.
for it. Lines of Flux grabs it. Zoot grabs it. This is a great finish either way. I see Zato going for it. He's in the heavy. He's too fat.
Random because the pickup. And GMC on the return.
This
Where's
is
the
it.
crash coming in?
Fnatic.MSI will win this tournament with the barely use of any subs. So, grats to them on that. They won pretty clean, and that is awesome. And also,
Yeah,
my team
great
beat
job.
them, so we're by transitive property, we're the best team. GG.
Great game as well. Just very, very well done. I mean, down to the wire on the last game. I mean, what more can you expect, or what more can you ask for? Overtime at the end. Well played. I mean, such close games.
That was a great
good job
finish,
to Fnatic.MSI.
People
Yeah.
talk about rain dance is just shit map to watch, but at the end of that game, that was like an exciting final 5 minutes. I don't think anyone can deny that.
Absolutely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, your winners, Fnatic.MSI.